So a lot of our coverage tonight, of course, based on President Cyril Ramaphosa's address tonight. Aldrin St. Pierre, you take over from 8:30 this evening. I suppose that's when lots of the reaction will be coming in. Aldrin, lots of speculation, I guess, at this point, but clearly something needs to be done. You look at that.
Well, clearly indeed. The Eastern Cape, for instance, are saying that they have approached the president and said that all the beaches and parks must be closed. But what the Eastern Cape is arguing is that because we have two other coastal provinces, KwaZulu-Natal, as well as the Western Cape, that those two provinces as well must agree to close down the beaches. But yet on the other end, you have the Western Cape that is saying that they don't want any form of restrictions. And we will be in conversation later on this evening with the Premier of the Western Cape, Alan Winde, who said that no form of restrictions should be introduced. But what is clear, though, and evident already is that with the President's address this evening, there would be some form of restriction that are announced. We'll also be looking into how the restrictions which the President is expected to announce will affect tourism, because beaches are, after all, a tourist attraction.
And I think, indeed, Aldrin, a lot of concern at this particular stage how coastal towns are going to be able to cope. Already, reeling from the lockdown that we've had. So they were capitalizing on having a lot of beachgoers trying, not really to resuscitate, because that's going to take a very long time for that to happen, but at least to get something in. Yeah,
for me, what would be interesting, though, is to see how the provinces such as Gauteng, for instance, are able to respond to what happens in January. When the people who have left the province, who have gone back to their homelands, come back to the province of Gauteng, what will happen? What measures can be put in place?
They often refer to us as amagoduka. So let's see if we will be able to go home. Thank you very much indeed. Aldrin St. Pierre, the host of Unfiltered. He'll take over at 8:30 this evening.